Hello everybody, this is Gigatitan here, and I'm continuing my playthrough of Pokemon Rumble. And as you can see, instead of just doing one player the whole game, I'm actually going to enlist the help of my brother, Justin. And he, he's like, oh, I want to use Caterpie, but I was like, oh, he kind of sucks, but, he likes Caterpie because he thinks it's cute. And eventually, probably today, we're going to have Connor over, and we're going to do 3 players. So it's going to change up, between, but I don't think we're ever going to do it, ever going to record besides that first level, because you have to. It's not ever going to be in single player, because that'd be, I don't know. At least for me, it would not be quite as fun, because it's more fun seeing a bunch of guys running around instead of just, one. But, I don't know. It's just mostly for me, because mostly for my own enjoyment, I wouldn't have much fun playing single player in this game. It's much more fun multiplayer, because that's how I think it's truly meant to, play. And so I'm just, cleaning up here with Ivysaur. I'm starting to love that Vine Whip. We're trying to figure out the patterns in the game, like, oh, I guess when you see the little sparky things, I guess we get a Pokemon. And we're trying to figure out, like, oh, on the boss, when do you get him, and sometimes you don't. We're just like, how does this work? Because sometimes I'm still trying to figure out the whole boss thing. I think it might just be because of luck. I was like, maybe if you don't lose a life, you get the boss Pokemon. But I think it just comes down to luck, because we did a certain area multiple times, so eventually we got it. And we had all lost lives on all of them, so I'm like, never mind. So we were like, oh wow, Rattata, 73 power, wow, that's strong. And then we're like, wow, we're getting all these things, and when we try to switch, we're like, why can't I use the one you just picked up? And we realize, oh, it's the one you pick up. And I'm like, how do you switch? I'm like trying to figure it out. I'm like, oh, you press A. So I finally figured it out. I'm like, I want to be Pikachu, and I didn't realize he like absolutely sucks with 49 power. So I'm like, whatever. And I don't really know exactly, like, it's just kind of strange to me, like the mechanics of the game. Like, I'm still trying to figure them out, and we're just like us, like switching and stuff. And yeah, my brother he's like scrolling through all these. It gets really bad later, because then he's like getting lost, because we're playing on this tiny TV next to the computer so we can record this. So it's hard to see, because he's sitting on the couch, and it's hard to see like what page you're on with when you switch. So we're like, where are we? Which ones are we switching to? So I'm just using Pikachu and just, shocking people. We get Eradicate. Ooh, he's strong. So I think somebody switched to Eradicate. He's like, well, I want to use Eradicate. I'm like, oh, I think I picked him up. So we didn't really know how it worked. So then we get a Doduo, and I think my brother got that one. He's using Caterpie. He's always, and at least this next string of videos up for the first hour of play, because we played it for an hour last night after we got it, and we recorded the whole thing. So at least for this first hour, like I'm Pikachu, and I'm player 2. He's player 1. Because I would not be caught dead using a Caterpie. Although he is kind of cute, he has, what's that little stem thing on his head? I never really got what that is. Anyways, let me think. I'm figuring out all, like, how this works and how you can paralyze people. And he's like, ooh, Meowth. I'm like, ew, he's ugly. So my brother's more the one who doesn't use them for the stats. He just thinks if they're cute, or if it's his favorite guy, like if he thinks he's cool or something, he'll use it. But so that's sometimes kind of hard, because then I was like, no, just use like use Charizard. He's like, no, I want to use like Caterpie. I'm like, oh. So we're trying to figure this game out. We're having a lot of fun though. It's good. It's a good game to play, with friends and a brother, because it's something we can do together and we both enjoy it. And because you work for a common goal, and that's winning. And then we're going against the boss, and we always try to guess. Like, sometimes it's kind of hard because we're playing on a tiny TV. Like, who is it? Who is it? Who is it? And I was like, it's Persian. And I'm like, no, it's like, we couldn't really tell at first, because it looked like some like alien with like antennas, but it was actually his Persian's ears. And we couldn't really tell at first. He's like, oh, Persian, I love it. He likes Persian a lot. So I'm like I'm dumb. Like, I'm just like sitting here switching during the middle of the, like, when I had like full HP, because I didn't realize, you actually have lives in the bottom right until later. I was like, oh, you actually have lives. I'm like, dang. We're like, dang, this boss sucks. He can't do it. We're just like, we absolutely destroy him. He's just standing there, just taking it, and we're like, oh, dang it. And then Caterpie dies, and we're like, oh no. So Justin, he died right there, but Caterpie sucks. And then we win, and we get to Persian, and he's really happy, and I'm like running around, I'm like, yummy. And then I grab Persian, And then he's trying to find Persian. He's like, why can't I switch to Persian? I'm like, maybe you can't get him until the end of the level. But it's actually because, you know, I picked him up and he didn't. So, yeah, we had a little trouble here at the start trying to figure out everything, especially on a small TV. It's hard to read any of the text. And it's like, clear! I'm like, yay! So we ranked C. Windy Prairie. Yeah. So, yeah. And I'm dividing up the playthroughs into, like, usually by sections, like either one level or 2 levels if I can fit it in the time. I only did 1 level here because the second level we had a little more trouble because, you know, we were noobs at the time, and we couldn't figure out exactly how to beat. We had a little trouble with, you know, picking out our guys and stuff. So anyways, this is the end of the second part of the English playthrough of, you know, more multiplayer of Pokemon Rumble, and hope you guys enjoyed this. Rate it 5 stars if you liked it, favorite it, comment it, do whatever you want, subscribe if you want, because that'd be even more fun. And yeah, so thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next part.